Well, I'm hoping this is autofocusing, because I've had different trouble with autofocus. Hi, I'm Dan with Repair Resource and Dan's Guitar Mod Shop. What I have here is a Jackson Soloist, magenta, or, I'm an 80s guy. This is hot pink to me. It is a double cutaway, solid body, mahogany, maple neck, little shark inlays, little tiny inlays on it, locking, Jackson tuners on it, Seymour Duncan pickups on it. So it's got the SH2M distortion at the neck, the TB6 distortion at the bridge. It has got a Floyd 1000 on it. Great little tremolo, stays in tune. Single volume, single tone, three-way toggle. And this is in a fantastic position when you're playing. It's not in your way. It's easy to access. It's really comfortable to play in this way. So this is a 2021 model. Guitar is relatively new. These Jackson guitars do come with a limited lifetime warranty on them. Any guitar bought from Jackson in the Solo series after the year 2000 does carry this type of warranty on it. Fantastic little guitar. Plays great now. Now, when I first got this guitar, this was not the case. This guitar had a lot of little issues on it, and it took a lot of work to get it to play and feel good. The first issue that I had with it, of course, when you pick up your guitar from your stand, you're going to grab it right here, or you're going to grab it someplace on the neck, forward facing, because this is how you grab it to pick it up your stand. These fret ends were not dressed. I mean, to the point where it was cutting my hand. No matter where I grabbed it while I was playing, if I slid my hand, I would have cuts on my calluses. Just little, small razor cuts all over my hands. It took me a couple days to figure out, hey, it's the guitar. This seems to be an issue for Jackson and or Fender. They have a linear shrinkage issue with their fretboards, and they just do not dress the fret ends properly. This is something that I've reached out to them and have yet to get a response as to why that's that way. But, hey, it is what it is. So a little bit of sanding, a little bit of contouring, able to get those fret ends back to where they need to be is the way they should come from the manufacturer. This is not something that I should be doing. I am a tech. This is not something I'm scared of, but it's not something that should be done on a $1,200 guitar. Second issue, I noticed the guitar when I got it sounded a little thin. It didn't sound like these Seymour Duncans. Anybody's played Seymour Duncan pickups, especially these distortions, knows that that's a wall of sound out of these pickups. I pulled off the back panel and started to look at the wiring. Discovered that the red-black wire, of course, they're combined in the back is the way they should be. There should be a black wire, a green wire, and a bare wire. The black wire should go to your toggle and then to your pots. The green should be combined with the bare wire to go to your ground, so you complete your ground circuit. On this guitar, the black wire had been cut off. The green was wired to the toggle, and the ground, the bare wire, was its ground. So it wasn't running correctly. The pickups weren't wired correctly. It sounded really thin. Reached out to Fender and Jackson on this issue, and they don't have schematics. They don't even know how to wire Seymour Duncan pickups. So that's one thing that I reach out to Seymour Duncan. It's like, yeah, that's not wired correctly. Here's the schematic. Here's how it should go. Which, of course, I've been doing this long enough. I know how it should go. So I corrected the wiring. This thing sounds phenomenal now. So if you have a soloist and it doesn't sound quite right, or it's very microphonic, pull that back panel and check your wiring. 9 times out of 10, it's wired incorrect from the factory. Again, Fender, Jackson has not sent me anything other than we're going to look into the schematic for you, not saying, hey, we've got a problem. So that's the issues that I've had with the guitar. I've done the intonation, everything's calibrated. With that work that I've done to it, which if you went to a local guitar shop and had the wiring done, the fretboard redressed, that's probably an additional $150 to $200 depending on the shop that you go to get this guitar sounding like it should from the factory. that being said, it doesn't cost me anything. I do this stuff myself for myself. This is a fantastic guitar once it's corrected. It's not my favorite out of my collection, but it's definitely ranking in the top 10 of my collection. So, don't be scared of it. Just know that you're going to have to do a little bit of work to it. Just like any guitar, if you buy a Gibson or you buy a Fender, they don't come out of the box ready for you. You have to make it for you. So I don't mind the work. I got a great deal on it, and I like this guitar a lot. So again, I'm Dan, and we'll see you next time.